Hi everyone, for today's video I'm going to share with you these cute little timeless totes that I've been creating. This is using our Daily Bread Designs dies, and this one is using the Planner Society June monthly kit, and it makes a really pretty purse. I love it. I love the size and it's just adorable. So you can see it comes with a front pocket and then these cute little sides here and then a nice little handle. And so I recycled the packaging from the TPS kit and created a little mini book. So don't throw these little cards away. You can create a mini book. So I use my planner punch board by We Are Memory Keepers, and then I just use these cute little gold discs, and then I just embellished it with the die cuts. So I'm going to add my girls' photos in here, and then I use these cards for dividers. And you can see it makes a really nice size little mini book. And then I use the bicycle as a pocket to hold my tag and these little bird sticky notes. And then it fits really nicely into this purse. And then this is another die from the same Our Daily Bread Designs. And then it opens up like that, and it holds some extra embellishments that I can add to the mini book. And then it fits really nicely inside the bag. So that's one of them that I made. Here's another one using pre-mess paper. I love how this one turned out. I love the paper. And then this little mini book is a die designed by Linda Canasi, and I'll put all the information down below. So it makes a really nice size little mini book. And then I use that Caitlin Lizardi pocket. And you can make a really nice, you can make a planner, you can make a little mini book, and it fits really nice in the purse. And then here's another one I just made with the little pocketbook. So it's a really fun die. And then this tassel, this part of this tassel here is part of the die as well. And then it just goes in there like so. So let me show you the dies. Now I bought this as a bundle set, and I'll put their link down below. You can buy these dies separately, but I figured since I'm going to create as a complete purse, I figured I just might as well just buy it as a bundle. And you save, some money. Okay, so this is the die right here. And you can see down below, it shows you what it creates, which is this bag. And I use my Cuttlebug to create this. So if you have a Cuttlebug, this will work with a Cuttlebug. And that's that one. And it's called the Timeless Tote. This die set is the layers for that Timeless Tote. So these dies are used to layer it. And there's the dies right here. And then this is that cute little pocketbook. It's a cute little pocketbook. There. And then it also came with this tote embossed inset. So if you want to emboss the front of the purse, you just add this into the die and you get a really pretty embossed tote. And then they had this free gift that I can add to my cart when I purchased the bundle. It's cute little bitty borders. You can add this to the tote or the little pocketbook as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it together. It's quite addicting. As you can see, I made 3 of them. Okay, so you're going to need 2 die cuts to make the bag. Now you can die cut the purse. You can see which ones I die cut in the cardstock because it's white. And then you can see the ones that I cut with the design paper. So you could do it that way, or you can use design paper as your purse. It's totally up to you, but I use this because it's a 110-pound cardstock. And it just makes it a little bit more sturdy. But there are design papers that are about 110 pounds, so you can use that as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold these score lines. So when you die cut it out, it will have these score lines already there. So you just have to fold that. And it has a really nice perforated design around the purse to give it a little more design to the tote. Okay, so you got that. But before I glue those together, I'm going to layer it, and this is part of that layering die. So I die cut 2 pieces out, and this is using that Havana paper collection by Prima. So I'm going to get the one with the bird to be the front. So I want to just adhere that. And you can see where you line it up because it's going to be within that perforated line, which is kind of nice to use that as a guide. Okay, so I'm just using a 3-in-1 beacon glue. It's nice to use wet glue, that way you can kind of, you have some wiggle room in case you mistakenly not line it evenly. And I've done that a couple times. So this way I got some room to wiggle it in case it's not lined. Okay, so let's do the one for the back. And it's a really adorable tote. Again, you can add pretty much lots of different things inside the purse. And you can create it for any occasion, which is nice as well. So this is going to be for the back. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere these together. So I'm just going to add some glue inside here. I like the fold to be in front of my purse, so I'm going to adhere this right on top. That way my fold is in the front, you can see. So let's just make sure this is nice and lined. Okay, so you got that so far. Really cute, right? Okay, now we're going to add the sides. So you're going to need 2 of these to die cut. You're going to notice one side is a little bit wider, so the wider part is on the bottom of the purse. Okay, and let's go ahead and fold in those scored lines here. When you die cut this out, it makes a really nice deep scored line, so it just makes it easy for you to fold, even when just folding it with your hands. That's nice. See, you don't even need a bone folder because it folds it really quick, but I just use my bone folder anyways. Okay, so now if you want to add the mesh pocket, you can do that, but first, before we do that, I'm going to layer the sides of this pocket with the design paper. So let's add that. Make sure it's all nice and lined up. Okay, add this one. Okay, so now we're going to take the 2 mesh die cut pockets here, and before I fold those in, I use this tool here. This was gifted to me by my friend Lena, and thank you, Lena, again for this tool. And it's a really nice tool. It actually was designed for the flowers by Sizzix, but I'm going to use this with my die cuts, so you can use this for other die cuts as well aside for your flower. So what it does is when you place the die cut in the slit right here, you just do this like that, and then you can see it curves it, which is really nice. This is such a very useful tool, and I've seen it at Michael's, so if you have a Michael's, it's a must-have. So now I'm going to fold in those scored lines, or you could do it after. It's up to you. It's just easier when the paper's all completely straight. But it's a wonderful tool to have. Okay, so let me just take my bone folder here. Let's just fold this. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, because it needs to be in a curve, just kind of do this with my finger, just bend it a little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to adhere, so let's get the glue here. Just glue all those sides. Okay, so when you adhere it, you have to, you'll notice it doesn't, I mean, it's a little bit bigger than the side pocket, so you're going to have to kind of bend it. That's what creates that curve on the pocket. So you just have to bend it. And I use clothespins. It's my little cheating tool here to hold it down. So I use these clothespins. Oops. I put one on the bottom. So I do that while I'm doing the other one. So let's glue the other one. So clothespins come in handy when you have to do it that way. Oops. Okay, so let's add it to this one here. So you can just curve it around that pocket, I mean that side. Okay, that should be dry. By the time I get to this one, that one should be dry. It's a little tricky, but these clothespins help a lot. Okay, so you can see it makes that little curve. Really cute, right? Okay, let's give this a few seconds. Should be done. Okay, so that's the side pockets. And this one I actually use double-sided tape. It's just easier. So I'm going to use some this red line sticky tape here. You could probably add this before you adhere all this stuff to it, but you could do it after as well. Whichever works for you. Okay, let's do the other one. Just one more to go. Okay, so now let me use my piercing tool to remove this. let's add it to the side. I add the bottom first. Just make sure that's all nice and lined up. Okay, and then I'm gonna, I forgot to curve this part. I already add the adhesive. It's okay, it's fine. You'll notice on the side here, it's not, because the purse is curved, use this tool just from like here on out. That way it's curved. So it'll just line better with the purse. Forgot to do that. So we'll just do that with this one before I remove the adhesive. Let's take this one out. Okay. So let's add the bottom. Sorry, out of frame here. Let's add this side. And then this side. Okay, and there you go. See, really cute, right? All right, so you got that so far. Now let's make the front pocket. So I cut the bottom with the white cardstock and just fold in those score lines. And then we're going to take our layering piece here and adhere that on top. So add that right on top here. Again, just stay within those perforated lines. You should be all lined up. Okay. Now you have the option. You can just create the pocket like this. Or if you add these sides right here, you'll have a much more wider opening, okay? So for this video, I'm just going to just do it without the sides. I'm just going to add my glue. Okay, and this is my front. Okay, so I'm just going to line that up, make sure it's all nice and even. Just eyeball it. And I just give it a good press. I'll just do this. Okay. And again, this is why I like to use this 3-in-1 glue, because I can push it down if it's not straight. Okay. And then you're going to have this front flap here. Okay. And oh no, I forgot to die cut that one piece. Okay, hold on. Forgot to die cut that one, this piece right here. Oops, sorry. Okay, I forgot to die cut this piece. So give me 1 second. So here's the piece. Sorry about that. Thought I die cut it already. Okay, so now I'm going to layer this piece right on top. So just add some glue. Just place it right on top there. Okay. And I'm going to add some adhesive to this piece right here. And then what you do is you just tuck it into the pocket, like so. And then you just push this down, and then you just give it a good press. Okay, so you have the option to use the magnet, you can use Velcro for the closure, it's totally up to you. And then it comes with a buckle. So you get this piece, which I die cut in the white cardstock. You get this really tiny piece, and then this buckle, or you could use this to use as a closure. And then this wraps around, okay? So what I do is, there's 4 pieces here. I take this piece, and there's 2 little scored lines, you'll see. You just fold those. It's really tiny. And then this piece right here will slide in. So you can use this as a closure, but I don't use it as a closure only because it's so tiny, and you know, if you're going to be opening and closing the pocket a lot, so eventually it will come apart. So I don't use it as a closure, but if you just want to use it as a decor, you can do that. So you just wrap it around, and use my fine line glue here because it's so tiny. Just got a little glue there. Just fold that down. So it should be like that on the bottom. Just hold it down. Okay, and then you take this piece, just super tiny, and you slide it through the hole like this. See that? How you slide it through the hole. Then you turn it over and you just glue that piece down. Just hold it for a second because it's so small. Okay, and then you're going to take this little buckle part, and then you're going to slide this through the bottom hole, and then this up through the top, and then that end of that little tiny piece goes right on top of the buckle, and then you could glue that down if you want. Just add a little glue. Keep getting out of frame, so sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to use it right here. I'm not going to actually use it as my closure. So I'm just going to glue just this top part right here, just to hold it down. So just place it like so. That. No, let's just add a Velcro because that's going to bug me. But now I don't know what I did to my Velcro. Oh, here. Okay, so I just cut it in half, the circle, and just going to place it right underneath like that. I'm going to take this out. Give it a good press. Go. It's the only thing tricky with Velcro. You have to kind of break it in. Okay, so there you go. Cute, right? Okay, so now all we have to add is little handles, and then we're done. So you're going to die cut the larger handle with some, I die cut it with white cardstock, and this is where that tool comes in handy again too, because look, this was completely straight, and then you do that and it curves it, right? So that's again a nice tool to have. So now we're going to layer the smaller handle that's cut out with design paper right on top. So let's add glue. So we're almost done here. But see, it's a really beautiful purse. And just, again, line it within those perforated lines. Let's add the next one. And I'll put the link again to the website if you want to purchase this die. And just do that. Okay. And then I'm going to add dimensionals to it. Give it some dimension to the back. So I'm just using this little double-sided tape dimensionals. I'm going to put in the back of each handle. Oops. Okay. Okay, so let's peel that out. Okay, and then we're just going to line it like so. And I'm going to curve it like so. And then just eyeball it. Cute, right? Okay, let's do the last handle and then we are done. And you can add the tassel, which also is part of the die. And then you can add other charms to it, like what I did with mine, just to dress it up a little bit. Okay, so we'll put this on the back. And there you go, there's your tote. Isn't that so cute? It's such an adorable tote. I love this. And then here's a tassel. So if you want to make the tassel, all you have to do is, I just take like the end of a paintbrush, and then I just kind of roll it. Just roll, 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 roll. pretty much like the other tassel dies that are out there. But before you get to the end, there's this one piece, this little die cut piece here. You just fold that in half, like so, like that. And then you would glue it to this part right here, like so. And then you would glue that. And then you would adhere this, like I did with mine here. You would adhere it to some thread. And then you can add other charms to it. And it makes a cute little dangle tassel. So that is the purse. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And again, I'll put all the information and the link down below. But before I end this video, I'm going to gift a lucky person to win this purse. So it's a kit. So basically you can create this purse just like what I have here. So this is the kit right here. And then this kit is going to make one of these books. Okay. But this is the Havana paper by Prima. So if you just leave a comment down below, and I will pick a winner. What's today? Saturday. So I'll pick a winner Wednesday, and one person will get to win this kit. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.